Hey guys, welcome to today's Fit video. Today you are trying to figure out how to find a fraction of a whole number. So what this means is that when you're given a question that has a whole number in it and you're trying to find part of that number. So say if you were trying to find what half of a number was, or what quarter of that amount was, or even a percentage, you can use this strategy here. We're going to break it down into steps for you guys to be able to find out how to find that fraction of a whole number. So we're going to start with this problem. I want to know what 1/4 of 32 is. So this might be a quarter of $32, or it might even be what's 25% of $32. The question is the same. Okay, so what we need to do first is have a look at actually what we're trying to figure out here. The first thing that we notice is that our denominator is 4. That is not going to change. So when we're multiplying fractions like this, the denominator stays the same. All right, so the only thing we really need to pay attention to is the numerator and our whole number. Okay, so we're going to multiply our numerator, which is 1, by 32. Okay, that's what we're going to do. Like I said before, our denominator is going to stay exactly the same. So I've got 1 times 32. To find out 1 times 32, I'm just going to multiply them together, which I know is 32 over 4. From here, I need to divide my numerator by my denominator. As you can see, I've got an improper fraction. The numerator is bigger than the denominator. So we need to change this around so that we have either got a mixed fraction, a whole number and a fraction, or just a whole number. To do that, we're going to divide our numerator by our denominator. Okay, we're going to divide here. So it's 32. Okay, remember, our denominator stays the same. But we're going to divide our numerator by our denominator. All right, so I know that 32 divided by 4, or 4 times what equals 32, because I know that I can switch them around. I know that 4 goes into 32 8 whole times. Okay, 8 times 4 is 32. There is nothing left over. All of that is shared equally. So that is the process that I need to do. But what happens when we have got a fraction that is not 1 and we've got some left over after we divide our final number by our denominator? So this is the process that you're going to do. It stays exactly the same. We're first going to multiply our numerator, 2, by our whole number. Okay, remember, our denominator is going to stay the same. So 2 times 10, we know that is 20, over 3. Now have a quick think. What's my next process? You're right. We are going to now divide our numerator by our denominator. So we're going to go 20 divided by 3. Our denominator stays the same. 20 divided by 3. Oh, I know that 20 is not divisible by 3. I'm going to have some left over. I know that 6 times 3, using my basic facts, is 18. So that's pretty close. So I know that 3 goes into 20 6 whole times. But 6 times 3 is 18. There's still 2 more until I get to 20. So there's 2 parts left over. We write that as the numerator. There are 2 parts left over. Now, like I said, the denominator never changes. So our denominator stays the same. So now we have got a mixed fraction. We've got a whole number, 6, and a fraction, 2/3. Okay, so our original question of what's 2/3 of 10, our answer is 6 and 2/3. That is the process that you need to work through to solve the following problems.